Hello users of YouTube yet again, and this is Daniel from Daniel's Videos and Etc. Welcome to yet a new episode of this show. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Holga wide-angle lens, Holga Access Ease. Just like the unboxing for that one whole video where I unboxed pretty much everything I had. The one, I don't remember what product it was, but it blocked out accessories, so it just said something different. I don't remember. I threw out all the boxes for this kind of stuff, except for the flash. I kept that, but yeah. So Access Ease, and this picture is by Francesca Di Leo. The Holga wide-angle lens is approximately 0.5 times yields a wider field of view than the standard Holga lens, allowing you to get more subject in your photo. Easily fits over the existing lens on all standard Holga 35mm and 120 cameras. Includes front and rear lens cap and a carrying bag. We're going to be taking a look at this, and we're going to be comparing this to the fisheye lens. I believe the wide-angle and fisheye lens are pretty much the same thing, except the fisheye lens is more dramatic with its wider angle. Alright, so here's the demonstration camera, my green, or my neon green Holga 120N, my Holga Glow 120N. This camera only glows under black light, but I don't have any black lights in the house, except for this one fluorescent black light, but I only have one of those, so I don't know how well it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here's the lens. I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing it. I've since stopped using my tripod since it's a pain to get out and stuff. I probably will start using it again, but for now I'll keep my hand as not movable as possible. Alright, so opening these little flaps here, we are greeted with one manual. I guess I could use a wide-angle lens for this camera. I don't know if I can get those. One lens. And a lens bag. Anything else? Nope. So that is the box. Here's the lens bag. It's just a generic lens bag. Oh, no, it was covered. It's a genuine Holga lens bag, just like my my fisheye lens has. So, nothing inside the lens bag. This is where your lens would go. But this lens yields a 0.5 times wider view angle, so you can get those wide-angle shots at close-up distances and whatever. Now, the manual feels a little bit different than the other manuals I've used. All the other manuals I've used are mainly paper. This one is only one sheet, it's glossy, and it's only a front side, and it's pretty small. So this is the Holga HW-05 wide-angle lens. This wide-angle lens is designed for use on both Holga 120 and 135 series of cameras. This lens will shorten the focal length of the camera, making it possible to capture a wider scene from the same distance. That's figure 1. Figure 2. Lens comes with front and back cover for protection as follows, just like the fisheye lens does. That's how to install it. We'll go over that. Here's the interesting things. When used with the following camera models, if you use with the Holga 120, the resulting lens angle will be 93 degrees. Constructions of two groups of one element each. Magnification is 0.5 times. Lens or length and largest diameter is 38 times 57 millimeters. Weight is 38 grams. As for the Holga 135, all this stuff applies, except it yields a 70 degree viewing angle. So a higher degree lens angle on the 120 series. The 135 Holgas, basically those accept 35mm film. They are specifically designed for 35mm film. They do make fisheye lenses for the Holga 135 specifically. They make the 120. They make fisheyes for the 120 Holgas and fisheye for the 35mm Holgas. But this wide-angle lens is compatible with both 120 and 35 millimeter, and I believe the telephoto lens is also compatible with 120 and 35 millimeter Holgas. I don't have a 35 millimeter Holga. I was gonna get one instead of that, but when I figured out they made the 35 millimeter film adapter, I got this one instead. So I actually like using the 120 film format. So that is it for the instructions. Go ahead and open the bag that contains this nice lens. I'm going to slide the lens out. And here is the wide-angle lens. As you can see, the barrel portion of the lens, or where the lens is rather short. Here's your 14-VI Pass QC. I don't know what the 14-VI means. Made in China. All the best things of Holga are made in China. So opening the top, realize you can see a very deep concave lens. This is for making that wide angle. You also have this plastic surrounding the port barrel of the lens. Holga 120. That's just protective plastic. I'll peel it off in a moment. This says Holga 120/135. Wide angle lens yields 0.5 times wider magnification. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that plastic if possible. Oh, I got it. So, yep, removed it. Didn't touch the lens. I think I may have, but not bad. So now I'm going to put the lens cap back on. And then I'm going to see if I can remove the back and see what that looks like. Huh, interesting. On the fisheye lens, this part right here that goes up to the lens is much more taller than this one. This one's a little bit shorter. This one seems more thin than the fisheye lenses. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the fisheye lens and show you guys a comparison. Before I do, let's see if the lens cover for this lens can fit on the Holga without a problem. No, not really. It fits, but not snugly. It just barely. It fits just a little too big. So don't throw out your Holga lens because you got a new one. Use your old one because that one's the one that fits snug on the camera itself. Alright, so here's my fisheye lens. There we go. So here are my two very similar lenses. As you can see, there is a big difference in height for the barrel of the lens. I wish I could stack this up. Right. Here I got a better. So there you go. There is a big difference in height for the lens barrel. If we remove the top, you can tell that the lens is not as concave. It is definitely concave, but it's all just shallow to being concave. But that lens inside is pretty big. The one right underneath this one. And then when you remove the top to the wide angle, you can see how deep that concave lens is in there. But the lens underneath is about the same size, or just a little bit shallow. So, and it looks like to me like the lens barrel's a little bit bigger on the wide angle. So, yeah. Crap, which do these go to? So, don't get your lens caps mixed up. Yeah. Alright, so here we're going to demonstrate putting the new lens on. Basically, to do it, get your lens, remove it from your bag, pop the lens cap open, remove the back cover, or the back protective lens. Oh, I forgot to show that. Anyway, back to the back portion of that. Here's the fisheye lens. You can see that that part goes right into the lens barrel of the camera. That part's a little bit deeper and it is more concave. I'm sorry, more convex. Comparing that to the wide-angle lens, it's not as concave and it is much more shallow. So you're comparing that. So anyway, back to the assembly. You just remove the back and just stick it on over on the top of your Holga. And there you go. You have your wide-angle lens. Set it to any sort of focal point if you want. And then just remove your lens cap and take your picture. And yep. You're done. Put the lens cap back on. And then proceed to pop it off without breaking it. You kind of just wiggle it off. Yeah, I recommend wiggling it off so you won't damage it. So when you're done taking your pictures, you just wiggle it off like I just did. Make sure that that front lens cap is on. Then put back on your back protective lens cap. This one doesn't feel like the one that goes with this lens. I do not have any test pictures with this lens as I just opened it up. So yeah, actually, no, I guess that does go with the, I guess, it's odd, it doesn't fit it right. Well, anyway, that is the unboxing of the Holga HW-05 wide-angle lens. This is a plastic lens, of course. Yeah, you can only get this kind of lens, the wide-angle lens in plastic. But yeah, so pretty much when you're done, you stick your lens back in your bag. I recommend if you have one or more Holga lenses, label the bag because you might get confused on which bag's which. If you prefer to keep your lenses at home, in other words, you don't take them with you ever, then you should label the bags, maybe in a Sharpie. I just got this lens. This is the second lens I own. So, yeah. I gotta be careful. Alright, people, thanks for watching the unboxing. Like if you like it, dislike if you hated it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll be talking about repairing my new film refrigerator. Once was a drink cooler for water and Coke or Sprite or root beer or whatever, but not anymore. It's going to be my film refrigerator. At least the top portion of it will be. But anyway, thanks for watching my review on the Holga wide-angle lens. And guys, see you in the next one. Leave a comment below if you have one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, like I said 8 times. Alright, bye.